5 common exercises. We're going to take a look at how most people do these wrong, why this could be dangerous, and we'll finish up with how to do them properly. First up is the plank. This is a great core exercise, but it's also a very advanced move. A lot of times when people do this, they use their big muscles to muscle them through it, instead of actually focusing on the core muscles to get them through this. A lot of times people, they cheat and they keep their bum up high, or as their abs start to fatigue, they let their hips sag down. Doing either of these can cause low back pain, muscle spasm, or facet irritation. What you want to do is place your elbows on the ground right underneath your shoulders, curl your toes under, squeeze your bum, contract your core, and hold it here. Your hips should stay in line with your body. If you start to feel any low back pain, come on out of the exercise, or you can drop your knees down for an easier version. Next up is a stiff leg deadlift. This is a great exercise for strengthening and toning your hamstrings and your glutes. Some of the common mistakes are people either lock their knees out or they keep them way too bent. The other mistake is that they round their back as they move down. Doing any of these can cause a lot of stress on your low back and possibly herniated disc, so it's really important to keep good form. So you want to keep your feet hip-width apart, keep a slight bend in the knee. Your back is going to be up nice and tall, abs tight, and you're going to hinge forward. So my back is going to stay flat, and I'm going to have all my movement come from the hip. As I lean forward, you're going to go to where you feel a slight stretch in your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes, and come back up. And go back down. Now it's really important that you start off slow when you're starting these exercises, because this one will definitely cause muscle soreness. Next up is a squat. This is a great lower body exercise, and it's also very functional because it simulates sitting in the chair and standing back up, which is what we do every day. So a lot of mistakes people make are they either start with their feet too close together, or they forget to push their pelvis back when they're squatting and they keep it forward, and it looks like this. And as you can see, my knee goes way past my toes on that. The other thing people do is as they squat, their knees collapse inward. And this causes a lot of torsion on the knee. Another common mistake is that they let the upper body move too much. So as I squat down, I'm moving my upper body, and it's actually all the movements coming from my hips and my upper body. Doing any of these can set you up for a knee injury and cause back pain. So you want to make sure that you're doing this properly. You're going to keep your feet hip-width apart, hands on your hips, standing nice and tall, keeping your abs contracted. As I squat down, I'm going to reach back with my bum as if I'm looking for a chair. You're going to hold it here, squeeze everything, your quads and your glutes, and stand back up. And back up. You want to keep your body as upright as possible and your weight evenly distributed throughout your foot. Finally, we have the lunge. This is a great lower body exercise. But a lot of the mistakes people make are they take too short of a step or too long of a step forward. The other mistake is they let their knee come in, or they let their knee come way past their toes. Another one is they forget to bend their back knee altogether. Now doing any of these can cause a lot of stress on the knee and also your back, so you really want to make sure you're doing this one correctly to prevent any low back pain or knee injury. So you want to make sure you take a step forward about 2 to 3 feet depending on your leg length. From here, you want to make sure your body is upright, and you're going to sink straight down by bending both knees. So now my front thigh is parallel to the ground and my knee forms a 90-degree angle, and so does my back knee. My back knee approaches the ground, but it doesn't touch. And then you push off your front leg and come back. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, I'm Pam Mazuka-Prebeg.